In this video, we introduce two new symbols. This is a greater than symbol. It's used to make statements like 19 is greater than 3. Since 19 is larger than 3 is, that's the symbol we use. This is a less than symbol. It's used to make statements like 4 is less than 11. Let's try it in some problems. Our job in these problems is to compare this fraction to this decimal. Which one is the larger value? They're certainly both less than 1, but which one is bigger? Well, to do that, let's change them both into decimals. We'll round them off to the nearest thousandth. Let's change 13 over 21, which on my calculator is 0.61904. Now I'm going to round these to the nearest thousandth. 1,000 has 3 zeros in it, so we'll round to 3 decimal places. Check the next place out. That's small, so this remains a 9, 0.619. We compare that to 0.631 repeating. Let's also round that off to the nearest thousandth. 1,000 has 3 zeros in it, 3 place values. Check the next place value out. That's small, so that remains a 1. Now it's easy to compare 619 to 631. 619 is smaller than 631. So my answer back here is that this value is smaller than this value. 13 over 21 is less than 0.631 repeating. Got it. Let's try number 2. Which is larger? Which is smaller? Well, let's rewrite this as 0.29. Now remember, I want to take things to the nearest thousandth. 1,000 has 3 zeros. That's 3 place values. I want one more place value. If there's nothing there, we just tack on a 0. Now to change 5/11ths, I'll type in 5 divided by 11. My calculator gives me the messy decimal 0.4545. Repeating, I'd like to round that to the nearest thousandth. That's 1, 2, 3 place values. Check the next place value out. Since it's large, it's 5 or bigger, this 4 rounds up to a 5. Now I have both numbers rounded off to the nearest thousandth. And it's easy to compare. 290 is certainly smaller than 455. Since this value is less than this value, then 0.29 is less than 5/11ths. Got it. When you do these on your notebook paper, I'd like you to write the problem down, then show the 2 decimals rounded off to the nearest thousandth before you give me your final answer. Show your final answer like this, with the problem written down and the greater than or less than symbol in between. Here comes number 3. First, let's change 37 over 51 into a decimal. 37 divided by 51. Then round to the nearest thousandth. 1,000 has 3 zeros in it. Check the next place value out. That's small, so that stays a 5. We're comparing that to 0.726. This one already has 3 place values. Leave it just like that. And it's easy to compare. 725 is smaller than 726. So 37 over 51 is less than 0.726. Show your work just this way. Write the problem down, give me the decimals, round to the nearest thousandth, and then put the greater than or less than symbol in between. Here's number 4. We're comparing 19.277 to 675 divided by 35, which is 19.2857. Let's round this to the nearest thousandth. 1, 2, 3 place values. This number is large, so round that up to a 6. That's 19.286. Once both numbers are rounded to the nearest thousandth, then it's easy to compare. The 19s are the same. Which is bigger, 277 or 286? 286 is the bigger, 277 is the smaller. Clear to see that 19.277 is less than 675 over 35. All right, your turn. Go work some homework problems, and I'll see you later on today.